Were you aware at the time that you stepped over him? Was it something you didn't know that you did, or did you do it intentionally?
Well, I was just trying to get back into the play. I think what had happened was intentional. I knew we got into a grapple, at the top of the, but me just trying to get back into the play. That's all. That was my whole mindset.
Next question, second row.
Gerard Grau Pérez, RACU.
Draymond just, he said something that I don't agree with. I'm all cool with the competition. I'm all fine with that, but some of the words that came out of his mouth was a little bit overboard. And being a guy with pride, a guy with 3 kids and a family and things of that nature, just some things that just go overboard, and that's where he took it, so. And that was it. Well, I don't know what should happen. It's not my call, it's the league office. They'll take a look at it. We all saw it in the locker room. Like I said, as a competitor, I love going against Draymond. And I'm all about, going out there and leaving it all on the floor, but when I get a little bit more than what it should be, then, that's what caused me to have words with him. So, as far as the play, I think the league could take a look at it. Obviously our locker room have seen it, and we'll see what they say.
Jolly Leprechaun, remember? And he said, man, he disrespected my family. I'm a man first. He did all that crying, and they suspended Draymond Green. They want you soft. They want you weak. They want you soft and weak. How is Skip Bayless racist when he idolizes Michael Jordan?
He is once again running away with the turnover lead in the NBA.
Right.
And I have always counted the turnovers as sort of West, if I may, bricks. They fall into the same category as the wild missed shots. So now he is the single worst three-point shooter in the whole league. Of 152 qualified, he ranks dead last.
Wow.
Of the free throw shooters who are qualified, he's now plummeted. And by the way, he missed six more last night. He was 7 of 13. And tell me that didn't contribute to the loss. He's now at 66.5%. That ranks 106th of 108 qualified. Only Christian Wood and Andrew Wiggins are below him in the rankings of free throw shooters. That's the perspective here about a nickname that is obviously cleverly derisive. And to your point, it really fits what he has become. He's just become West Brick.
Right.
He just has. And it's not a slur. It's not a shot at his family name.
No.
It's all in the basketball context.
It's a shot at you, because you be throwing up bricks.
But guess what? The media secretly hated Michael Jordan, and they hated Kobe Bryant. You know why? Because they came from 2-parent households. You see, the media loves LeBron because LeBron fits the image they want. LeBron comes from the struggle. LeBron is the poster child for black culture. LeBron, mama's on drugs, single. He come out, he tatted up. We love that story. We love that story. But we hate the story of the 2 parents that got together and decided to raise their children right. We hate that story. We hate the Bill Cosby story. We love The Wire, but we hate the Cosbys. I remember when the Cosby was out, it was our people saying, the show was unrealistic. It's an unrealistic show. It's not realistic. Then what's realistic? The mama on crack? The father in prison? And you read that.
This man just used his children as a shield. I'm playing terribly. I'm making $44 million. The Lakers are 8 games under 500. I'm getting blamed. And I'm going to use my wife and children as a shield to stop the criticism. Westbrick is shaming his name.
He won't own any of this. This is the ultimate blame deflection right after this game.
It's the fans' fault. Y'all be smirching my name, but I'm playing
Don't look
bad.
at me. It's your fault. It's my fault. It's Twitter's fault. Really?
Skip, you was covering, I don't know if you was covering the Lakers then. You remember when Magic Johnson dribbled the clock out?
I do. Tragic Johnson. That's what he became.
That's what the headlines were in L.A.
Yep. He was tragic.
He was tragic.
He had to live with that for however months the offseason was.
Everywhere he went
Yep.
in 85 until guess what he did? He won the title. And then he followed it up again in 87 and 88 when he won the MVP. And then guess what? There was no more tragic.
But they want y'all to believe that Russell Westbrook is a victim, that he's being picked on, that they picking on me. They calling me Westbrook. They shaming my name. Shaming your name. If anybody shamed his name, it was the designer that put this skirt on him. If anybody shamed his name, it was when he was looking in the mirror and you know he had to say, this looks good. Now, you know when he put this outfit on, he had to look at himself and say, ooh, this looks good. So don't just think he was asleep and woke up on the runway walking like a zombie. No. He looked at himself in the mirror and said, ooh, this looks good.
I do have a heart for this. And it does bother me that it is bothering his wife and children so much.
Right.
But it's not my fault. It's not Twitter's fault. It's not Laker Nation's fault. It's the father's fault.